Welcome to week 4. I'm Joel Prince, Purpose Coach. If you have made it this far, you are serious about your career. Whether you are just starting or well established, this week is different. Weeks 1, 2, and 3 were about thinking skills, digital skills, professional frameworks. This week, we are talking about the skills that actually determine whether you get hired, whether you get promoted, whether people want to work with you, whether you become someone people trust. These are life and career skills, and they matter at every stage. From day 1 to decade 5, every skill 15 minutes. This is the week that challenges how people see you. Let's go. They plan a path, they expect it to stay the same, but the world doesn't work that way. In years to go, the only constant is change. Your role will evolve, your tools will change, your industry will shift. This happens to first-year employees and executives alike. Flexibility is not weakness, it's survival. It means welcoming new projects even when uncomfortable, learning new skills before being forced to do. Treat obstacles as information, not threats. The rigid person breaks, the flexible one wins and stays. Your competitive advantage at any level is your willingness to adapt faster than your peers. Start today. Let me be clear. Your company is not responsible for your career. Your manager is not responsible for your career. You are, whether you are day 1 or year 10, this applies. Initiative and self-direction means taking on projects nobody asked for, learning skills before your role demands it, setting goals without waiting for someone else to set them. Most people wait, they wait for permission, for advancement, for their company to invest in them. The ones who win, they move first. They see a gap and fill it, see a missing skill and learn it. See an opportunity and take it. At any stage of your career, this is your leverage. You own this, you always did. Global workforces are the norm now. You are working with people across time zones, across cultures, across communication styles you didn't grow up with. Whether you are in your first role or leading globally, this matters. Cross-culture skills means understanding that your way is not the only way. Asking before assuming, listening before responding, adapting your communication style without changing your message. The person who can navigate cultural differences doesn't just survive in global teams, they lead them. Because they earn trust across boundaries, they are curious, not judgmental. They bridge gaps instead of widening them. Your workspace is global now. That's not a problem. That's your training ground. In a world of distractions, reliability stands out. Most people are scattered, busy, distracted, making promises they don't keep. You do what you say you will do. When you say you will do, how you said you do it. That's a productivity and accountability. At any stage, this is what gets you noticed. It means setting realistic deadlines, then beating them. Communicating when things will slip. Taking responsibility instead of making excuses. The person who is reliably excellent gets trusted with bigger project, gets advanced faster, gets respect. Reliability is a superpower at every level because most people aren't reliable. Be the person who is. Leadership is not a title, it's a decision you make every single day. The person without a title who influences their team, who steps up when nobody asks, who takes responsibility instead of passing blame. That's a leader. Whether you are in the first role or in your fifth, this applies. Leadership means seeing a problem and owning with solution, bringing people along instead of dictating, making the harder call when it matters. Admitting when you are wrong. Most people wait to feel like a leader before they act like one. It works backwards. Ask like a leader, make the decisions, take responsibility, the feeling follows. You don't need permission to lead, you only need to decide. Here is what separates people who rise at any stage. It's not their IQ, it's not their credentials, it's not their technical skills, it's their EQ, their emotional intelligence. EQ is knowing your own emotions before you react, reading the room and adjusting your approach, leading others who actually want to follow, having conversations that matter. Whether you are new to work or well established, this is your edge. In the age of AI, your emotions are your advantage because machines can't genuinely connect, can't feel a pause, can't respond with empathy. You can. The person with high EQ doesn't just get results, they get people to want to help them get results. That's power at every level, and it starts with knowing yourself. Here is what most ambitious people miss at every stage. They chase advancement, chase wins, they chase visibility, and they cut corners. Just a little, just this once, and their reputation starts cracking. Ethics and integrity means doing what's right even when nobody is watching, keeping your words even when it costs you, walking away from the shortcut. Your reputation doesn't get built in the wins. It gets built in small decisions nobody sees. The person with unshakable integrity gets trusted within everything, gets recommended, gets opportunities. Whether you are starting your career or scaling it, this matters most. Shortcuts feel good for a moment, your reputation is forever. Choose integrity every time. Let me tell you about two people at different stages. A college graduate's first year started in a junior role, followed the job description, did what was asked. When challenges came, waited for guidance. When difficulty conversation needed to happen, avoided them. When opportunities came up, said that's not my job. And after 2 years, still in the same role, same salary. The same starting point, started in the same junior level, but took one project beyond the job description, built relationships across teams and time zones. When mistakes happened, owned it and fixed it. When the team needed help, stepped up, no title required. Knew their emotions and how they affected others. After 2 years, leading a team, making nearly double the salary, a 10-year professional, being at the same company for a decade. Good at their job, competent, reliable, but waits for direction. Avoids tough conversations, resists change, still in the same role. Watching younger people gets promoted versus another 10-year professional also being there a decade but still takes initiative, still leads without a title, still adapts when the industry shifts, still shows up with integrity and emotional awareness. Now, leading a department, mentoring others, their career acceleration, what was the difference? It wasn't the talent, it was the life and career skills. One group adds skills, the other adds character. Character scales. The questions for you, which person you are building, not who you want to be, who you are actually becoming through your daily decisions. Because that's what these 7 skills actually are. Not tricks, not acts, decisions. Daily decisions that compound into character, and character is what changes your life at any stage. Right now, I want to rate yourself on these 7. 1. Flexibility and adaptability. How well do you bend without breaking? 2. Initiative and self-direction. How much of your growth are you actually driving? 3. Cross-culture skill. How skilled are you at bridging differences? 4. Productivity and accountability. How reliable are you? 5. Leadership and responsibility. How naturally do you step up? 6. Emotional intelligence. How well do you know yourself and read others? 7. Ethics and integrity. How solid is your character? Now, look at those 7 scores. The lowest one, that's what next month. Not all 7 1. And you are going to get intentional about it. If it's EQ journal, get curious about your triggers. If it's initiative, take on something without being asked. If it's integrity, make one hard choice that proves you mean it. Drop your lowest score in the comments. I am replying to every single one. Next month, when you rate yourself again, you will see the change. Because character is built one decision at a time. Week 5 is the final week. Purpose, mastery, and your future. This is where it all comes together. you have covered thinking skills, digital skills, career skills. Week 5 answers the question that ties everything together. Why are you building these skills? For what future? For what life? For what version of yourself? Purpose is the skill underneath all the other skills. And when you have it, everything else comes clear. Whether you are just starting or well established, this matters. Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and if you want to go deeper than these skills, a complete reskilling roadmap, coaching, community, everything, visit reskillforlifehub.com. 2 quick asks. 1. Drop your lowest life score in the comment and replying personally. 2. Share this video with one person at your stage who needs to build their career. I'm Joel Prince, your purpose coach. This is your reskilling journey and we are almost at finish line. See you in week 5.